leaders? Who are they? What are they?
Are they someone who leads?
Or are they someone who guides?
So let's define a leader by interviewing some true leaders.
First, is Jacqueline P. Ladera, a youth leader and the SK chairman of Barangay Sarabia, Coronadal City. Next is Brother Romel Ocasiones, FMS, a church leader. And lastly, is Kagawad Minda Costalero, a barangay official of Barangay GPS, Coronadal City. So,
Are leaders made or born? Why?
what are the qualities of an excellent leader?
How did you overcome stage fright?
How do you prepare for a good speech?
What is your vision for our city?
For the first question, are leaders made or born? Why?
I believe that leaders are made, not born. When we say a leader is made, it does not mean that someone can be taught to become a leader by attending leadership courses. While it helps, it is not enough. I believe that one cannot be taught to become a leader, but one can be learned to become a leader. Oh, over the years, through life and work experiences, through mentors, or either personal reflections.
Thank you, Ms. Ladera.
Well, leadership in general are made. You have to consider that a leader becomes a leader because of situations that this person have to become a leader. So you look for a good opportunity or situation for a person to lead. That's why for me, I think they are made.
My leadership is not born for my life, but as a leader become in a Purok president. Since 1990 to 1994, within 4 years served as a Purok president. I served my constituents and Puroks with a sincere and dedicated together with my Purok officials. In 1994, I was elected as a barangay kagawad. The basic services was a project for the program of health, infrastructure, education, free school supply, na given to the poor people who are not afford to buy the school supply for their children. But in the project for the Women's Federation as a livelihood project, for the income generating to uplift their life, especially the women's who are very many children who cannot afford to buy something for the food or children's needs for the school this year in 2015 to 2016.
Second question, what are the qualities of an excellent leader?
Well, an excellent leader should have values and competencies. These two should be blended to lead. For values, it is gratitude, integrity, honesty, and sensibility. And for competencies, you must have good communication skills, conflict management, technological skills, and technical skills.
Thank you, Ms. Ladera. Definitely, you are a leader.
Generally speaking, when we talk of leadership, number one, the first that you have to have is vision. A good leader should have a vision of what he or she would like to do, where he or she would like to bring the group, no? So it's very important that the leader should have a clear vision of what he would like to achieve. That's the first. I think second one is the leader knows how to listen. Now, listen to the situation around him, listen to his group, no, the people that surrounds him, listen to the signs of the times, listening to what is happening around, no. So you have to be really vigilant watchful, and those things, no? Third, I think, is that a good leader also is a compassionate person, no? You could be a leader, but you could be too brutal with other people. But I think you need to be compassionate. A good leader brings out the best in other people. They don't just command things, but they help other people to become better persons, no? It's not good that the person, a leader, just commands things, no? He needs to share the vision to its members as well. Because in the end, if the members does not see the vision of the leader, it would only be the leader who would be doing a lot of things, no?
Yeah.
So that brings me to the fourth one, that a good leader designates work. He does not do it all alone. He has to designate
The works.
the work, the task that is given. Otherwise, the leader would get tired.
Other things.
He would, in our terminology, it would be burn out. Okay, so I think those four would be good qualities of a good leader.
Wow. Full answer.
The qualities of the excellent leader is to serve an honest, active, and a participatory public servant with a political will for the indigent and poor among the poorest constituents in our barangay. Honesty is the best policy for my serving in the people, and for the serve in the people, it came from my heart, mind, and also my physical for the joining the project who are given to the constituents of our barangay.
How did you overcome stage fright?
Well, stage fright is not a problem. To overcome stage fright, try to talk in front of the group of people, then keep doing it regularly.
Oh, nice.
A person speaking in front of other people,
Just
no?
like public speaking.
Okay, in public speaking. I think stage fright happens if a person is not ready. Okay? I think not only first time, there are those people who speak a lot of time, but there's the fright there, no? I think it's natural. Okay? It's natural for you to be intimidated at the beginning. But I think a person who is confident when he starts speaking,
Can overcome stage
okay,
fright.
he would be able to overcome it. Initially, because you have not done anything yet, the feeling would be there, no? But later on, I think it would be spontaneous. It's important that you are prepared what you are to do. Okay? I think, stage fright first starts with a person preparing what he is about to talk about. Okay? If the person is ready, I think he would be able to overcome stage fright.
When I was invited to give message in this in any occasion or activities in the schools and purok, I prepare my message writing in a piece of paper to summarize the topics of this occasion who are invited me to give message. The word that came out to my mouth came to my heart and in my mind, and I speak clearly so that the audience can understand my message.
Fourth question. How do you prepare for a good speech?
A good speech should be according to the audience. Keep it simple, humorous, and reflective in nature. It follows a certain pattern to include priming and motivation, detail of the subject, and summing up, and lesson or reflections.
Nice answer. Very informative.
Well, again, preparing for good speech, first you have to do is that you know your topic. Okay, you are asked to speak of something, so you have to prepare. You have to read a lot. It's good if you're already expert on a matter. No? For example, you'll be asking to speak about biology. It's good if you are a biology graduate itself. No? It would be a good edge for you. But otherwise, if you're not, you really have to make a lot of preparations to reading, research, and even interviewing other people for that matter. Okay? That's one. You have to prepare. Okay? Second, I think you could practice, no? I think you practice, though it's awkward, no? But it's a practice that is being used by some, no? That they practice in front of a mirror, okay? To be able to help themselves with it. And also, it's good that if you see yourself in the mirror, it somehow gives you a confidence how you look at, how you look like in front of other people.
I prepare my speech in writing in a small paper to memorize the words came out from my mouth. When I look at in the audience, I feel nervous, but when I begin to talk, I feel calm down. I can continue to give the message for the occasion of this for the occasion and the activities of this engagement who are inviting me to give a good message.
Last question. What is your vision for our city?
As a leader, I have a lot of visions, but my main vision for our city is to have a disciplined people because progress and peace will just follow. And in terms of progress, it should be sustainable.
Thank you, Mr. Dara. You're truly a leader.
Well, for the city, no? I think somehow the local government is doing their best, no? I think the city or even the whole province is among the top, no? Locations in the country. But surely there are a lot of things that could be done, like helping people here get a decent job, no? If people have a lot of jobs, so have a job, they will be able to spend, so it helps the economy. Okay. Aside from that, no, I think people should be educated to be disciplined.
Yeah.
No, I think a lot of problems could be solved, no, if people are disciplined, they are honest, and so on. So I think in those problems, no, we could do something about it. And I think this is where education is very important. No? When they go to school, people are educated, they know what is right from wrong. And in the end, they were able to make choices that are good for themselves and for everyone.
My vision as a barangay kagawad to give basic services. First of all, in my own barangay, that was a barangay GPS, and deliver these basic services directly to the people who need or who need and help to uplift the life of the people. For the to help and for the uplift of the people, for the barangay, for the progressive of the city of Coronadal.
Sige lang, ilang practice na. Sige lang.
Ito,
Sabi mo kung di-engine yung resort na kanto pa.
Sige, go.